I already did.
What, are we live?
Yeah. I didn't mean to hit the button that quickly, but I did anyways.
Hello?
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Excellent connection. That's what it says to me. So let me know if this camera is doing okay. It was kind of doing something funny while I was setting it up. It was like pulsing the focus.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I thought so too. Hello,
Hi.
everybody. Hey. I like when people are just like questioning it, like, hello?
Hello?
Ooh.
Hello from Indiana.
Right off the bat, people are like, I'm so mad at Disney.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk a little bit about that today.
It's true. Oh, Jen looks gorge.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Watching from the Netherlands.
Oh, Brittany says cute headband. Okay, so this is a Christmas headband, and you're probably like, hello, it's August.
We're halfway to Christmas.
We are. Well, more than halfway to Christmas. But I was excited because the Christmas party, it's not a party, is it? It's an after hours?
No, it's just an after hours event.
Okay, the after hours Christmas event tickets went on sale today. We did get tickets, so we're so excited because we got 2 tickets.
Yes.
So hopefully we'll both be able to go to this Christmas event. We'll see. It's far enough away that we're thinking that we may be able to get a sitter for Jackson.
Hoping so.
Yeah, so I don't know. Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah, it's blurring a bit. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. Is this what it was doing earlier? And I don't know why it's doing it.
Oh, is it like, do I need to sit exactly at your...
No, I don't. It's not like it's supposed to catch our eyes like that. Did you guys see that?
I did
like
see
it was
that.
like bob bob, and it's not supposed to do that.
Huh.
I haven't been using this camera. I've been using the other one.
Why didn't you use the other one?
Well, I use this one every time that we go live.
Oh.
But I haven't been using this one to go out. I usually use this, like, you know how I switch the other camera
Yeah.
to go out? So I don't
Sorry,
know. I didn't see
it's
it.
still doing it. I wonder if we should switch cameras.
I think we're already live. So,
Can you can't switch the camera to another one? Like they can hear the audio?
while it's live, I can try. Do you guys want to try an experiment?
Let's try it.
All right.
Because if anything...
Let's try. Whoa, yeah, it's like really bad. All right,
yeah,
hold on.
Yeah, because if anything, we'll just go live again. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so I'm seeing the comments saying that it's blurry, it's going blurry. We're going to try to fix that now. If we can't fix it, we're just going to switch cameras and we'll go live again. So I'm sorry. I know that's kind of a pain in the butt. But I think it's the only thing we can do other than just be blurry the whole time. Somebody asked if I got my hair done again, and I did not. It's just, I think we're on like a brighter exposure. So I think that's why things are looking a little bit lighter right now. Audio is great. Okay, cool. So I'm glad the audio is good. We'll see if we can't get the video looking a little better. I'm building Legos for no reason. We love Legos. So we actually have a few sets that we still need to build. We have the Stranger Things set. We have what else did we get? I can't even remember now.
Nintendo.
Oh, the Nintendo. Yeah, that's the coolest one. Do you use the purple shampoo? I do. I use something from, what is the name of the company?
I don't know.
I can't remember the name of the company, but the actual name of the shampoo is called Heart of Glass. And it's like a blue shampoo and conditioner.
It's for blondies.
I use it like maybe once a week. So I love your headband. Yeah, so I'm just getting very excited for Christmas. I know that people are probably like, what the heck? It's not Christmas time, but in Orlando we do stuff a few months early. So
Okay, are you guys ready?
Okay, all right, we're gonna try an experiment.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Keep talking.
Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. All right.
Talk to them.
How's Jackson? Jackson is asleep right now. He's having his nap. And did you build the big Lego castle? We couldn't find it. So can they hear me still, do you think?
I don't know. That's the question you got to ask them.
Oh, okay. Can you guys still hear me? I don't know. Did you see the new Lego Adidas shoe?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Picture is perfect. Yes, we can still hear you. Camera froze, but we can hear you. Oh, good. Okay, they can still hear.
So that's good.
So I'm sorry the screen is probably blank right now, but we are still trying to get the camera situation figured out. So, loud and clear. Okay, good. Celebrating our 26th anniversary at Disney next week. Congratulations, that's awesome. We hope you guys have an amazing time. We're meant to be going to Disney in 16 days, but the borders are still... So hopefully things will change and the borders will open back up, and I really hope that they do, because I know that so many of you have had to cancel your trips, and that stinks. I'm really sorry about that. I wish that we could just get our stuff together here and wear our masks so that everybody could come back over. But I really do hope that your trip is that you can go on your trip soon. Will you do a Tesla video? So we actually talked about that, because we do get quite a few comments about, it says, failed to connect to the camera due to a conflict with the function of another running application.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
Did it try to open?
I don't know. You want me to hit OK?
Yeah.
You want me to do it? Okay. What happened?
No, I was just trying to figure out if something else opened.
Christina says the camera is not working. Yeah, we're currently trying to switch cameras because the camera that we started with was like getting blurry. So everybody says no camera. We're trying to fix it. The camera's coming back. I promise. So will you do another time-lapse Lego video? Yeah, I think that we will. I think that's something that we'll probably do for the Nintendo one. I think that would be a cool one to watch. A lot of people are saying the video is not working. We're definitely trying to fix the camera situation. Just hang on a second. You'll be able to see us soon. It says Imaging Edge webcam. Oh, did they see the screen? Oh, yeah. Okay.
It should be like backwards for them too.
Yeah, it's coming. Refresh the YouTube app on your end.
No, it's fine.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Will Jen be doing Boo Bash? I don't think that I'm going to be able to do Boo Bash this year. I'm pretty sad about it. Where do you guys find the cool Disney shirts in Uniqlo? So the Uniqlo in Disney Springs has like an entire section of Disney and like Universal stuff. They have they had a Snoopy collection. They had like an Alice in Wonderland collection. Oh no, people are saying a live podcast today.
Yeah, right?
Hopefully we're going to fix it.
Hopefully something will happen. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. We're working on it, you guys.
I promise. Something might happen.
Oh, Amy asked if I'm excited for the Harry Styles concert. I am super excited. I just don't know if we're going to be able to go because of, I can't imagine being in an arena right now with, tens of thousands of people. It just scares me with everything that's going on with the variants. So I don't know, because the tickets, I think they rescheduled it for October, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I really hope that we can go. Adam says, once the camera is plugged in, you should be able to select camera.
I know. I'm
okay,
just...
Just jiggle the handle.
just jiggle it.
Why do guys named Timothy go by Tim instead of Moth? That's a really good question.
I'm going to start going by Moth.
Yeah. That's like Christopher when they go by Topher instead of Chris.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you be Mothy?
Wouldn't you be Mothy?
Yeah.
Maybe. Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
Okay, I know people are just joining and not understanding why there's no video. There will be a video really soon. We're working on it, you guys. I can't find that Disney shirt of Tim's from Zara. So we actually bought it online, and I literally just searched Mickey Mouse. Like there's a search bar, when you're looking at all of the stuff, and you can literally just search Mickey Mouse, and it popped up. I will say though, we actually ordered 2 Mickey Mouse button downs, Hawaiian style shirts, and one of them they canceled right before they were shipping out the shipment. So it could be sold out. I'm just not sure. If it doesn't pop up when you search Mickey Mouse, it might just be sold out. Are you coming to Sir Henry's this year? So Tim is definitely going to be going to Sir Henry's, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to go. I'm kind of to Sir Henry's.
Oh, yeah.
Sir Henry's is a local haunted attraction, and from the video last year, because last year I was pregnant, so I definitely couldn't go last year. But the video was... Wait, was that last year? I wasn't pregnant last year.
I don't remember when I went.
Yeah, whenever Tim went and I couldn't go, I think it was because I was pregnant. It was, it looked awesome. It looked really cool.
It might have just been because we couldn't go in Jackson.
Maybe that's what it was, yeah. Okay, so Tim is currently doing something. Hopefully this will work and we will have some video. What else? We can hear you, not see you. Yeah, we're still working on the video. I wonder if we should just end the stream.
Hold on.
And start. Okay. He's. Oh man. Going to Disney tomorrow for my graduation. Congratulations, Sophia. He is almost 2. Yeah, Jackson's almost 2. It's very like 4 months away. Did that work?
It's very 4 months away.
Have you guys been back to the Salty Donut? We haven't. We've actually never been. Our friend brought us donuts from the Salty, and it was the opening day of Velocicoaster. He's like, hey, I went to the Salty. I got you guys some donuts on the way. And that's the only time that we've ever tried them, and they were so good. Did it work?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
It's getting there.
All right. Tim is determined. It's true.
I am determined.
Mothy is persistent.
That Mothy.
Is the map guy who doesn't need help with... Oh, is Tim the map guy who doesn't need help with directions? I feel like yes.
Probably.
Audio is perfect.
I feel like I'm just getting all kinds of other fun stuff going on.
What is that?
That's just another version of what we already have up there.
Oh, so is it not going to work?
It's supposed to work.
Somebody said they love the terrible twos. So Jackson, I feel like, is definitely entering that stage where he's getting very independent and...
I'm just going to say, well, no, this is this camera.
Oh,
I'll put that one on for the time being.
Oh, until we can get this other one
Until we can get this other one working.
Sorry, the quality is not as good.
Yeah.
Can you see us now?
But we are working on it.
We can see you. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
so this is the webcam from the actual computer, so it's not good quality. We're still working on the other good camera. Cool, yeah, they said we can see us.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Did that work?
Okay, look, there's 2 of us.
Ooh.
Hello, everybody.
Is that better? Like no jumping in and out?
Yeah, I don't think it's jumping in and out.
Is that a different camera or a different lens?
It's a different lens.
Oh, okay.
So let me just make it the correct size now.
Somebody said they can't wait for Boob Hours.
Oh yeah.
So actually, we have a new Boob Hours video coming up tomorrow.
We did it.
Be on the lookout for that. We did it. Kim did it, you guys.
I did it. So I think that's this. The whole reason that it was pulsing was because this Tamron lens.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
That stinks because this was a good lens.
Well, is it broken?
I guess so.
Is it broken?
That's the way it seems.
No, that was an expensive lens.
I know.
So wait, what do you
It
do?
was like $800. I might have to. Is it still pulsing?
I don't know.
Is it the camera's more expensive? So I hope it's not.
Is it still pulsing, you guys? Can you see us?
Boob Hours. Oh no, we're just having such a bad time now. People are saying it sounds like your mic might be off.
Oh, my mic is off?
I don't think it is.
Is it? Can you hear me, guys?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's still on. Okay, no pulsing. You say something right now.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
All right. Jen's just quieter than me.
It's still pulsing, they
All
said.
right, we're not worrying about that. Let's keep going. We're going to push through it.
I know, but is it going to be hard to watch?
Is it hard to watch? It's all good.
Is it like, when does it pulse? I'm trying to make it happen so that we know what to not do.
I think if I look down, if I close my eyes. All right.
If I close my eyes.
Whoa.
What's that?
What's this?
What just happened?
Sorry.
I always wonder where Jackson gets like the what's this? And
What's this?
It's us. We do that.
Oh, goodness
okay.
gracious. No pulsing at all.
All right.
That's somebody goes, can you switch to manual focus? That's what I just did. And it was like, oh, you want to zoom in and focus on pores.
The blanket.
Yeah, the blanket.
Okay, so you guys.
Okay.
Let's talk about some stuff.
Man, I'm all sweaty now.
Beautiful pillow. All right, so let's talk about this Disney Genie.
Okay. So.
Oh, wait, first, before we talk about that, actually, hold on. We made a video where we talked about it.
Yes.
And here's another fun thing that we did. We've been having terrible luck with technology this week. It's been awful. So we...
Must be Saturn in retrograde.
Something is happening, for sure. So I was editing a video from yesterday. Actually, this video was supposed to go up today, which is why we're live today, because the video yesterday, when I was importing some clips, I also had a video in my Premiere timeline, like in my editing software, and I messed up something when I was importing clips from another video, and I Command Z'd. So I like undid. That's like the undo button is Control Z.
Yeah, Command Z.
Command Z, right. So when I did that, I totally deleted the entire the whole timeline.
Which, by the way, everybody in like the Mac and Apple forums, they're no fun at all.
Yeah, there was not a lot of help.
They're like, you dummy, you can't do that. Control Z or Command Z doesn't delete anything.
It deleted my entire
and that's the thing,
entire video. Like every single clip from this video was just wiped from the computer. It wasn't in the trash.
It's such a random thing. Is yes, it didn't delete them. It undid them. It tried to send them back to the card that they were on, but the card that they were on was not attached, so it just poofed them into the void.
Yeah, it sent them to nowhere. So we tried to recover them. We tried a bunch of different recovery tools. We tried searching the entire computer for them. We tried like the whole yesterday, all night yesterday. That's what we were doing, was trying to find these files.
Yeah.
So that video is gone.
Right.
Which is why we're live today. We wanted to do a live show. We just weren't planning on doing it today. But
so some people some people are saying that if you just redo like a Command Shift Z, then they should come back. But what that tries to do is it tries to take them back off the card, which is not there,
right,
and put them onto the computer. And so it says, sorry.
We tried everything.
Those like they're not there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's pruned. Yeah, they did prune the timeline. Very true, Andrew. But yeah, so they're just gone. We tried everything, like every single thing that we could possibly think of for hours trying to find these videos. So in that video, long story short, in that video, we were...
Oh yeah, we don't have Time Machine set up either, like sillies.
Oh yeah, why?
Because we have to have an external hard drive hooked up at all the time.
Oh.
So
I think, yeah, it was a big learning lesson. So I know to never ever Command Z while I'm importing clips. Like it's just...
Yeah, while you're in Finder, never use Command Z.
Yeah. So anyway, long story short, we talked about the Genie system in that video. That video is gone. So now we're going to talk about it here today with you guys.
Right. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Mousker set. What did he say?
Mousker ready, Mousker set. Here we go. I'm going to explain Genie Plus, and Lightning Lane as simply as I can, which is not simple at all.
A lot, and I will say really quick, a lot of people in the chat are like, thumbs down, boo, we hate it. It's really a divisive, like people are really upset about it.
Right. So, Genie is just a planning tool. What you do is it's already incorporated into your My Disney Experience app. So it's not a separate app. It's not a separate anything. It's just already in there. You go in and you say, hello, Disney Genie. I like thrill rides. I like hot dogs. I like stormtroopers. I like Moana. I like
thrill rides. I like hot dogs and stormtroopers. what would Disney Genie
I don't really like stormtroopers, but that was just my example.
Yeah.
And then the Disney Genie comes through and says, okay, here's an idea of what you should do with your day at Disney. You should go to Big Thunder Mountain first off, because the line will be short. And then while you're over there, you can also ride, what is it called? Splash Mountain, because the line will also be short. And then probably by that time, it'll be lunchtime. And then you go to lunch at Pecos Bills, because you're right there. And you should get in before the lunch rush. And then also here's an example of something you could get if you wanted a sit-down restaurant. They have these reservations are available. Also, the walk-up time is just this short. It's just like a huge amount of information thrown at your face. And that's what Disney Genie is. And it'll work across, like you can say, okay, at 2, I'm going to Park Hop or whatever. And then it'll give you ideas like, should take you this long if you take the bus to get there or whatever. And then you can get on this ride. So it's a good planning tool and kind of like a good way for people that are like spur of the moment type people that are hard, like people that have a hard time making decisions. Like if your whole group's like, whatever you want to do,
Right.
whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
then you just say, all right, let's check and see what Genie says. And Genie's like, you're going to go ride Pirates of the Caribbean. And everybody's like, okay, let's go do it.
Right.
So it makes it a little bit easier. Then we get into Genie Plus. Genie Plus is very similar to Max Pass at Disneyland.
Right.
So what Genie Plus does is it allows you pay at Walt Disney World $15 a day per person per day. And that gives you access to what they're calling the Lightning Lane for most attractions. So basically Lightning Lane is the replacement for Fastpass. Like all of the people that Fastpass lines, Lightning Lane is what it's called now.
See, and I was a little bit confused by this because I thought we were still going to have free Fastpass, but you could then also pay for like a front of the line Fastpass where you don't even wait in the Fastpass line, but that's not what this is.
Incorrect.
Okay.
There are no more
confused.
fast passes.
Okay.
So you buy $15 a day, and then hold on, even I'm getting confused. Like I've watched hours of stuff about this and read so much stuff about it.
So really quick, somebody said that the Genie Plus is like redundant because of touring plans, but and I actually
Genie itself is redundant, not Genie Plus.
Okay, but I actually said that too, where I was like,
right.
I was like, well, yeah, touring plans is already a thing that you pay for, and it's
it's like $5 a year.
Right, but and then you said that what did you say?
Sorry, Touring Plans is a website that is like a third party, not affiliated with Disney or anything like that. It's just
it's like a blog. It's
a
like
blog,
a
yeah.
blog, yeah.
And they have been tracking wait times and crowd levels for a very long time, and they can give you a planned itinerary, and you can go through and try to get through everything.
I just wonder how like what's the word accurate it is compared to what Disney could give you.
Right. So Disney will have more data than Touring Plans has.
Yeah.
Because Disney's Disney. They've been tracking you. Disney will, to this day, and I'm sorry, Disney, I'm going to out you on this one, will say that they do not, tracking bands cannot be tracked, or magic bands cannot be tracked. They can.
Well, yeah, that's what they're for. That's
right.
what they're doing.
And so they know where crowd levels are, where people are in the park.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So they have more data.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
And so you will get a quote unquote better experience by using Genie than you would by doing Touring Plans.
I guess we don't know yet.
Right.
But that's the thought.
And also Genie will update with local weather patterns and, if a ride goes down.
But if everybody's using Genie,
yeah,
then isn't it just going to send, let's say it's raining and it's like, okay, well, let's send you to an indoor ride.
Well, no, that's the thing is Genie will disperse the crowd.
Oh, it'll send somebody to Peter Pan,
yeah,
and somebody
it'll send
to Small World, and somebody
right.
to Haunted Mansion. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Well, that's interesting to me.
Okay.
So Genie Plus, $15 a day.
Yeah.
That gets you access to Lightning Lane on most rides. There are some rides that are not included. We'll talk about those in just a minute. So basically the way that works is at 7 a.m. for pass holders like us, if you bought a ticket day of, you have to wait until you're in the park to use Genie Plus.
Okay.
But for us pass holders, if we buy Genie Plus or have Genie Plus, we can at 7 a.m. that day go and make our first quote unquote fast pass reservation or Lightning Lane reservation. And that gives us a time frame, come to this ride between 1:15 and 2:15.
Right.
And you just go straight through the Lightning Lane. That's exactly the way that Max Pass works at Disneyland.
And people weren't upset about Max Pass, were
right.
they?
And Max Pass is actually more expensive. It was $20 out at Disneyland.
But something that you mentioned...
Genie Plus is $20 at Disneyland.
But something that you mentioned in the video that was deleted, the one that like we said earlier, he already talked about this and then the video was deleted. But in that video, you said Max Pass was included in 2 of the Disneyland annual passes.
Right.
So I wonder if... And I imagine it won't be included in the annual passes.
So they've already said at release of Genie Plus, it's not included in any annual passes.
Okay. And so I could see why people would be upset about it because of that.
Right.
Okay.
So as of the release date of it, which is sometime this fall, we will have to pay for it. It's not like we have the highest Disney pass. currently. We used to have a higher one, but they got rid of water parks. So now we don't have water parks on ours.
Well, I think the highest one was the coast to coast. We didn't have that one.
No.
Yeah.
So we had the highest Walt Disney World pass. And hopefully it will be included in our pass. That's the way that it was at Disneyland. Like you pay a little bit extra. You pay like a $200 a year extra.
Right.
And you get Genie Plus added to your pass.
If I had to guess, I don't think Disney's giving anything away for free right now.
Right.
I don't think they're going to.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like $200, you know?
Yeah, but for how much they could potentially make off of you, that's like giving it away. Somebody
says Max Pass was $15. I think it went up towards the end. I think it went up to $20 because when I was reading about all this stuff, they were saying Max Pass was $20. That's why we said $20.
Right.
Another thing to notice is that people are saying $15 per person to pay extra per day is you don't have to buy Genie Plus. You can just go and wait in lines just like we're doing right now during the pandemic. Like there's no Fastpass right now.
Right. And I mentioned that in our last video where we talked about the Disneyland Paris Fastpass deal that they were doing. And a lot of people were upset that I said that because they were like, yeah, you don't have to buy it, but they're literally pricing people out of this opportunity.
Right, of being able to
afford it.
Do the most at Disney.
Right, like they're saying...
Provide the most magical vacation.
Right.
People are being priced out of that.
Right, so they're saying that only people who can afford the most magical vacation are just like deserving, like quote unquote, of this thing. And I agree, they are definitely pricing people out, but I imagine, or I wonder, I'm curious if that will then shorten the standby line because so many people are going to be like, well, I want the most magical vacation. I want to go to the front of the line. Right,
but then it'll make it longer because the lightning lane will get in before regular. So like, as of right now, the way that the lines are during the pandemic without a fast pass, these are the wait times that we should see once Genie Plus is, like that's the idea, is that once Genie Plus opens up, the wait times for the standby queue shouldn't go up because some people will come out of the standby queue and go into Genie Plus. Maybe. So here's, all right, so I'm seeing a lot of people say lightning lane is extra, but it's not. So.
Oh no, is my mic not on?
It is on. I mean, unless something got unplugged or something.
I don't know. Somebody just said, is my mic on?
Yeah, I'll just turn you up here a little bit. How about that?
Does that sound better?
So I can see you. I'm just really loud. I'm sorry. Okay. So a lot of people are saying lightning lane is extra, is an extra charge from Disney or from Genie Plus. And it's not. This is where it gets confusing because the lane itself, the Fastpass line is called Lightning Lane. And that's available at like any attraction that had Fastpass before.
Okay.
I don't know how they're going to do shows, I should say.
A few people are saying, is it $15 per day or per ride? Because the one in France was per ride.
This is why it gets so weird. So it's $15 per day per person. And then there are, I'll call them Lightning Lane Plus. There are at least there are two attractions at each park that you cannot get a Lightning Lane through Genie Plus. Take, for instance, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. You will not be able, and this is pure conjecture. We don't know if Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is the actual ride that they're doing, but it's the most popular ride at Magic Kingdom. So I'm assuming, everybody's assuming Seven Dwarfs Mine Train will be one of the extras charges. So $15 per day per person gets you Lightning Lane on most attractions, and that allows you to come back. You log in, you pick a time, like an hour time frame, just like Fastpass was.
It's like a virtual queue.
Yeah. And then you come back later in the day and you can ride other rides while that's happening.
Right.
Then there's Lightning Lane, which I'll call Lightning Lane Plus. Right? So like Lightning Lane Plus is on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Right.
That is a Lightning Lane quote unquote fast pass that you cannot get through Genie Plus.
Right.
You have to pay for that one.
Okay.
And we don't know the price of that. People in the comments were like conjecturing. They're like conjecturing? Guessing that they're like hypothesizing. They're like, Seven Dwarfs is going to be $30, $35 a ride, $50 a ride. And I'm like,
I don't think people would pay that.
I don't think so.
Do you really think I wouldn't pay that?
No.
Like, do you think that, like, what do you think their max price is going to be? Because I can't imagine. Here's what I think. I think that it's almost like when you go to like a garage sale and you're haggling, and you're like I'm going to price this item at like $50 and then I know that I'll at least make 25.
Right.
You know, because we'll haggle down to the price that I'm willing to take. So I wonder if they're going to start it at a more expensive price, and then people are going to get upset, and then they're going to go, oh, okay, well, we'll bump it down to this.
Maybe.
Do you think? Like,
they have been doing that a lot with things that have been like the shrimp casserole at Ohana. They just took away and gave you back the peel and eat shrimp.
So I do think that like
and like the noodles and stuff.
Right, like your voices are being heard.
Right.
Which is great. I'm very happy that Disney is taking the feedback and doing what people want rather than what makes them more money. So that makes me feel good. Right. But what?
Sorry, I'm just making sure. Sorry, I was just thinking about something.
Oh, okay.
Somebody says, I'm going to say it's $9 per premium ride. That makes sense. $15 max, $8 minimum.
Okay.
That's about where they're at for Disneyland Paris, right?
I can't remember. I've been fed so much information about these Fastpass things, I cannot remember.
Right. Somebody says, do you need Genie Plus to get the Lightning Lane Plus? No.
So you don't have to pay that $15.
You don't have to pay the $15 if you just want to ride Mine Train.
Okay.
Like you can wait in all the other lines and then pay the Lightning Lane for Mine Train.
Okay.
So, caveat, you're only allowed 2 per person per day of the premium Lightning Lane.
Right.
So like that's just one park. Like each park is said to have 2 attractions. The wording was between 1 and 2.
Oh, somebody says like, it's surge pricing, which that makes sense.
Yeah,
it would be,
just like Uber.
Yeah.
So another thing that's interesting about the Lightning Lane Premium is, so I can buy as an annual pass holder, I can buy Genie Plus at any time for whatever day. I just pick the day. I'm like, all right, I'm going to buy it. On Tuesday, I'm going to use it.
Okay.
And on Tuesday, I can wake up at 7 a.m., make my first Lightning Lane reservation, and go say I'll be like Haunted Mansion. I'll be there at 9 o'clock. Show up between 9 and 10, ride Haunted Mansion in the Lightning Lane. But with Lightning Lane Premium, like the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or, whatever it is,
really quick, sorry, the Lightning Lane Premium is the one that you're paying per ride.
Right, and that's not the actual, they just call it Lightning Lane, and that's what makes it so confusing.
Right.
As an annual pass holder, I have to wait until I'm in the park to buy a Lightning Lane Premium.
Okay.
But as somebody that's staying in a hotel on site, you can buy one at 7 a.m.
Which makes sense because you're technically on property.
Right. So this is the ride that it gets interesting on is Rise of the Resistance.
Okay.
Will have a premium Lightning Lane available.
So you have to decide, do you want to try for the boarding group?
Right.
Or do you want to spend the money and ensure that you will get...
If you're staying on property.
If you're staying on property.
So like as an annual pass holder, the decision's already been made for me. I have to try for the boarding group. And then if I don't get the boarding group, when I get into the park, see if they have any more Lightning Lane premiums available for it.
Okay. So, okay, really quick. Somebody said that they were, I can't remember who said it, but they said that this is terrible marketing from Disney.
Right.
And I think that they're kind of banking on the fact that people are going to be confused.
Right.
I think that, and I know that sounds really bad, but that's what I think. I think that they're like, oh, I guess I just spent, what is it? It's $15 a day for like a family of 4. So that's what, 60? No, is that $60?
$15 a day, yeah.
$60. Okay. So I imagine that they're going to be getting a lot of these confused families that are like, oh, I accidentally just spent $60. Shoot. Well,
yeah. And they're like, I have to buy this. Like in order to go to Disney, not only do I need to buy a ticket, I have to buy this thing.
Right.
And then they're just going to buy it.
But they won't fully understand what they're doing.
Right. So here's the other thing though, is that like this is something that I didn't see anyway.
That's a good question though. What if you don't have a smartphone? Yeah. How do you...
I'm sure they will have kiosks just like they did for Fastpass.
But what if you're staying, you mean at the resorts?
No.
Because like what if you're staying at a resort and you don't have a smartphone and you can't do any of this?
It's available on a computer.
Yeah, but who brings their computer to their Disney vacation? Like we do because we're like editing videos and stuff, but a normal person probably isn't doing that.
Right. I wonder if maybe they might have it built in to their smart TVs in the resorts.
Oh, that would be smart.
It would be smart.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll be the case because they would probably have to put like a Magic Band reader inside of the room.
Mm.
And I bet you could probably do...
This is actually, Carol said, my daughter is a guest relations hostess. She's dreading this.
Oh, yeah.
So here's something like, don't get mad at the cast members. They didn't make this decision. They're just there to like enforce or like help you with your reservations and stuff. So like, don't take out any displeasure on the cast members because they're not in charge of this.
Can you buy Disney Genie Plus for one day, or does it have to be length of stay? Yes, you can buy it for just one day. Elderly people don't have smartphones.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know how they're gonna. That's a good question. Yeah, like how are people without how are they gonna do?
Right.
Because I know for me, so the other day.
Okay, so sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I do know that like guest services at the resorts have tablets that have access to My Disney Experience, so I would imagine they would also have access to this.
Okay.
But once you get into the park, then you're going to have to do it via kiosk, like we did with Fastpass.
So Kaylee asks, is Genie replacing the My Disney Experience completely?
No, it's in the My Disney Experience. It's just an extra part of it.
What about park hopping? So you can still park hop.
Yeah.
But so does your Genie...
your Genie Plus travels across parks. So pay $15 a day and you can go to all 4 parks.
Okay.
Elderly people love waiting in line, though.
I don't know if that's true. I mean, they're removing all the magic out of Disney. I've seen this comment a lot. A lot of people are saying that it's not the most magical place on Earth anymore. And I think that what Disney is thinking is that this will help you to have a more magical vacation. And I guess we won't really know until we see it in action. I think that's something a lot of people are giving their opinions before using it. Like, so, it could be a lot. You know how you're playing a board game, right? Like, this is just an example. You're playing a board game, you're reading the instructions, and you're like, holy cow, this sounds awful. Like, how do you play this game? But then you start playing the game, and it's like, oh, okay, I get it. It's so much easier to do it rather than read all of these, like, crazy long instructions about it. Right. So I wonder if this is like that, where we're reading all of this stuff and we're just like, whoa, information overload. Like, this is too much information. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. But then you're actually in the park and you're using this service and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is good. This is helping me have a better vacation. I don't know. What do you think? Like, could that be what's happening?
Yeah. I'm going to need so many portable chargers. That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true.
But like, this is the way that it was when Fastpass was around too. So like, the way that I used Fastpass is different than most people. It's different the way that most people use Fastpasses. So a lot of people were saying that this makes it harder for people that like to plan. Like people from the UK they made a big deal about 60 days out picking their Fastpasses for the day, right?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was trying to.
And I never booked my Fastpasses 30 days out. That's just not anything that I ever did. What I would do is. Okay, yeah. I'll talk about that in just a second.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
So what I would do is day of, I would get into the park, or like before I left, I would make a Fastpass. 1 Fastpass, not 3, just 1. And as soon as you enter the line at that first Fastpass, then you book your second Fastpass. And then after you enter your line for that one, you book your third Fastpass and your fourth Fastpass, your fifth Fastpass, all the way up. Because like once you book 3, you have to do those 3 in the amount of time that they give you. And they usually space them out by like a couple of hours, right? And so if I did 3 Fastpasses, I know I said I never did this, but I did occasionally. If I did 3 Fastpasses, I would try to book them so that they were like 5 minutes apart. Mm-hmm. And that was something you had to sort of force My Disney Experience to do, where you would book it for later and then you would change the time to a closer time. Mm-hmm. And that was like, it took a while to learn how to do that. But once you did that, then you could get a lot of Fastpasses in a short amount of time.
Right.
But it was easier just to book 1, check in at the ride, and then book the next one. And so that's what this is going to be like. Right. You book 1, then you check in at the ride and you book the next one. Then you go to that ride, book the next one. So
this is actually a good comment. Bridget said, I think locals and out-of-town guests are going to have vastly different like experiences. Right. And I think you're right.
And I 100% agree with this.
I think it's going to take a lot more planning. It's going to take a lot more, reading the blogs, watching the videos, reading Disney's websites. Like, just, it's going to take a lot more to be able to use these properly the first time. And then I think once you use it that first time, then I think all of your trips after that will be much easier. But some people are going to be spending a lot of money on that first trip to not understand what's going on. Okay. And that stinks.
So I need to try to remember 2 things really quick. So first one, DAS, which is the Disability Assistance System, I think is what it stands for.
I think so, yeah.
They say that that's going to be reworked a little bit too. And one thing that I didn't realize is that people that use the disability assistance pass or system also liked Fastpass planning. So they would kind of combine the two.
Okay.
And so they would book a Fastpass for whatever, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. But then while they're waiting for that Fastpass, they would go to another ride and get a return time with their assistance pass. And so it made it so that it was really easy for them to get a lot in really quickly. And so I don't know what the change is going to be for the disability pass.
Well, somebody said that they were a cast member and that you are able to now do it on your phone.
Yeah.
Or they're reworking it so you can use your phone, which is great. Like, that's something that I think will make things easier for people to be able to use their pass.
It could, but at the same time, it could make it harder for some people with disabilities who are struggle with phones.
But you don't have to use it. It's just an option, I think is what they were saying.
So that makes it easier.
Yeah.
And then the other one was, so here's something that I thought was really silly about Genie Plus. So in California for MaxPass, when you bought a MaxPass, that included your photopass for that day, like unlimited downloads of your photopass. And with Disney Genie Plus in California, it also includes your photopass downloads.
Okay.
But in Florida, it does not.
Oh.
It includes augmented reality lenses for you to use your own cell phone camera with.
Right.
So they're available right now on Snapchat. Like if you're in Disney, some of these lenses are available on Snapchat.
Sorry. Matthew said this is all clear as mud.
Yeah.
I think that you're right. Like, it's definitely confusing. I think that that's sort of the idea behind it, though. Like, I know that sounds bad, but I don't think they want it to be super clear.
Right.
You know?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Once it actually happens, DAS will be in Genie. Okay. That's good to know. And that makes sense. Like, they want to try to include everything all at the same time.
Okay.
So the augmented reality lens thing, though, somebody said, do you think that they will get rid of magic shots?
Oh, I hope not.
And just have the magic shots as an augmented reality lens?
I mean, I hope not, because some of those shots don't work in selfie mode.
Right, but they would just make them so they all work in selfie mode. Like,
well, yeah, but like, what if I want a full body shot of me, you know, with Tinkerbell in my hand and like the castle behind me?
Right.
I couldn't do that with a selfie.
Right.
Oh, what will happen with rider swap? That's a good question. That's
nothing will change with rider swap.
No, okay.
So like even with Genie Plus, I say nothing will change, but something already has changed. There is a limit of, I think it's 2. So like
2 rider swaps?
No, your family goes on with the child, right? So this is where it's going to get complex again. So you got a family of 4,
okay,
right? You got a 3-year-old and a 9-year-old. The 3-year-old can't ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Okay.
So you buy a Lightning Lane for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. The mom and an uncle go on with the 9-year-old.
Okay.
And then the dad stays with the 3-year-old.
Okay.
Then you come out and switch off, and the dad goes with the 9-year-old again.
Okay.
And the uncle again. So what they dropped it down to is you can only bring 2 adults, 2 extra riders for the second time on.
Ah, I see. Because I was like, why is there another adult in there? I see. Because that's the... Okay.
Yeah. So like before it was like they would do the mom, the uncle, and the aunt, and the 9-year-old. And then it would be the dad, the uncle, and the aunt, and the 9-year-old. And now they're saying it can only be 2 adults or 2 companions other than the child.
Right.
So
sorry, I was reading a comment. I guess they're talking about Universal Fast Pass or Universal Express Pass.
Right.
And the thing about Universal Express Pass is that it is you're only allowed to ride everything one time.
Right. There's an unlimited option.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But also it's like $80.
Yeah, it's like really, really expensive.
But
yeah.
you don't have to pick a time.
You
just go to whatever ride you want.
Yeah. I think that it is a lot of information. I think that they are, I don't know. I kind of am curious to see what everybody's thoughts are when it actually starts. So when are they starting this?
Fall.
Okay, so it's going to be kind of rolled out with like the 50th?
Yeah, I feel like it should happen before the 50th. Okay, here's one of the augmented lenses that you would get with Genie Plus. So there's me, like Mickey is kissing me.
Put him up closer.
I can't because of this lens. It'll
Oh.
just not be focused.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we could try. Let's move your head out of the way. Let's see where it focuses. Somewhere back here. That's why I try to use the other lens. But
No.
So yeah. So that's one of the augmented reality lenses that will be available with Disney Genie Plus. So a lot of the complaints that I heard about this whole system, did I explain the Lightning Lane Premium where you only get 2 per day per person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody was asking.
Fall is basically now. That's true.
Right. But
So it's happening soon.
Somebody was asking, wait, you have to pick a time for this.
You have to pick a time for your, it's just like Fastpass where you pick the return time
Yeah.
for your Disney Genie Plus. Same thing with your Lightning Lane Premium, whatever it is. You pick a return time to come back to the ride. Okay, wait, let me see here. It says, okay, so the Lightning Lane Plus is a paid edition. So it is in Genie. Okay.
Somebody said, who cares about the augmented lenses? I think people who are not familiar with Snapchat might be like, whoa, this is so cool.
Also, there will be more lenses that you can't get in Snapchat. Like, those were just available for a short period of time. Like, you won't be able to get those on Snapchat anymore after this rolls out.
Right.
So you have to do it on there, and there'll probably be other things, you know?
Yeah.
So
Somebody said, how much is the Lightning Lane? I don't think we know yet.
we don't know how much the Lightning Lane Premium is. Like I
Yeah.
said, this is where it's very confusing because Lightning Lane is the generalized name for the Fastpass line.
So both rider swap guests have to pay for Lightning Lane. Yeah, because both people would be riding the ride.
Right. So
Yeah.
every person that's going on will have to pay for Lightning Lane, but they won't have to pay the second time. But, okay, so if you and I went on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, I have to pay for Lightning Lane and you have to pay for Lightning Lane, even though we're not riding together.
Right.
But Jackson doesn't have to pay for it anyways because he's under 3.
Right.
So nobody under 3 has to pay for Genie Plus or Lightning Lane, just like FYI. Yeah. So, but if there was like the whole like aunt, uncles, grandmas, grandpas thing,
Yeah.
yes, everybody has to pay for Lightning Lane.
Okay.
Everybody that goes on the ride has to pay for it at least once. Some people will get to go on twice with rider swap.
Right. So, okay, we're going to be putting out a video. I know not everybody watches these live shows, so we are going to have an actual, like, edited video talking about Genie Plus as well, in Disney Genie and just, like, the whole thing, in a more, like, concise package.
As best as we can, because
Yeah.
like you guys are seeing, like, people are saying things and, like, it's all over the place.
Well, and I think that's one of the reasons why we kind of wanted to wait to talk about it too, is that a lot of people just wanted to get out the information and maybe they didn't quite understand it as well as they thought they did. Like, I mean, it's a lot of information, so we don't want to be giving wrong information, that's for sure.
There's a good question. Will they be selling a limited amount of $15 per day Genie Plus? I think so.
I mean, they should, because
I don't know if I've seen anything that says that.
when something is so available, it's no longer valuable. Like,
Oh, what is Disney calling it? Individual attraction selections. That's confusing.
okay.
Okay.
But I would imagine that they're not going to just have an unlimited amount of these things, because then it'll just clog up the system.
I do know that the individual attraction selections or Lightning Lane Premium is limited.
Yeah.
There's only so many of those that they're going to sell.
That makes sense. A lot of people are asking, what does this mean for shows? Are they
I
going to
don't know.
have...
Yeah, we don't know about shows and how this works with shows. The only thing that we know is regular old Genie, the free version, will give you, like, if you put in there that you like seeing shows, it'll throw a show in there for you or two.
Okay.
Like, this is coming up.
So now let's say we do this. Genie is just telling you, Disney Genie is just the one that's telling you, like, you like thrill rides, go ride this.
Yeah.
So do you have to follow it?
No.
Will it then, okay, is it kind of like...
It adjusts on the fly.
So, like, if you're doing your GPS, and this is another example of just me trying to figure it out in my brain. I'm in my car, I'm driving, my GPS is like, turn right, I miss my turn.
Yeah.
And I have to go, 4 miles down and make a U-turn. And then it adjusts my...
You're like ETA.
Yeah, it's like, oh, now you have to make a left instead of a right or whatever. So is this going to do that for me where, like, let's say that it says, go ride Big Thunder, and I miss it. Like,
Yeah.
And I end up not riding it and I ride something else with a shorter wait time that's not a part of my GPS or my Genie itinerary,
right,
will it then redirect everything?
It's supposed to.
Okay.
Now, I will say it can't change your reservations.
Oh, okay.
So like if you have a reservation and you like are running late, it's not going to move it for you.
Okay.
So, okay, I think it'll be unlimited sales, but limited time availability. So like you might buy it and they're like, oh, sorry, there's no Fastpass available for Haunted Mansion anymore today.
Right.
Like you can still ride other things.
Okay.
Which is what happened with MaxPass. Like we could still buy MaxPass and like hope to get a spot on Radiator Springs Racers.
Sorry. Somebody said, do we need something telling us what to do? I mean, it could give you a more, like, using your time better. It could help you to use your time better and get more things done in the park.
Right.
So maybe.
They're phasing out magic bands, aren't they? Sort of. They're phasing out magic bands that they're giving out for free. Like you can still use your magic bands and then you can use your phone like to check in at rides and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're not going to like, it'll still be a check-in process. So you should still be able to use your magic bands like your old magic bands.
I think they make so much money on magic bands. Why would they get rid of something that
Right. They're getting rid of the free ones.
Right. Like they're so expensive now. And like, I don't think they would make them obsolete because it's a moneymaker for them.
Oh, here. Our local amusement park in North Carolina, South Carolina, Carowinds has Fastlane. It's $75 per person per day, or if you're a season pass holder, you could get one for $425 for a full year. Disney sounds better. Does it though? Imagine yourself as somebody from the UK. So people from the UK come over here for 14 or 21 days at a time. So like if you're coming over here and you're just an individual and you want to buy Genie Plus for 21 days, like all 21 days of your stay.
Wow.
That's $315. Like that's just for your stay though. Like if you're coming, but you're only coming once a year. So that is still cheaper than Carowinds.
But it's not for the full year.
Not for the full year.
Okay. But if you're only going on that one trip per year, then for them it would be cheaper.
Right.
Okay. A lot of people are saying, do you think that this is just going to force people to be staring at their phones all the time? Like
people already stare at their phones anyways.
Right.
Like,
yeah. I agree. The magic is for everyone. What did Phil say? Disney appears to be catering to the rich. It does seem like that. Yeah.
So this is something that is a hard fact to face, but like they want to make money.
Yeah, they're in the business of making money.
If catering to the rich is going to make them more money, then they're going to cater to the rich.
But I will say that if this is something that you don't like you can vote with your wallet. So
don't buy it.
Don't buy the Genie Plus. Don't buy the Lightning Lane. But at the same time, that's hard to say if you're in the park and you're just watching people walk past you and walk past you and walk past you. You know, then you're like, should I get it? I really want to get my kids on this ride. Like it stinks to have them see all of these people go ahead of them. So like I would understand that in the moment you would then maybe go, I am going to buy this because I want to get my kids on this ride.
Right.
Or I want to ride this ride or whatever.
$315 for one person, but we were comparing it to one person at Carowinds, which was $425.
Right.
Sorry, somebody said that. Another thing to... I had something else, but I lost it.
I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't you. It was me reading that comment.
I just feel like we have so much to say about this.
Oh, that's what it was. Here's the other thing is people complained about the price of Boo Bash.
Yeah.
They're like, Disney's catering to the rich. Nobody's going to buy this. Literally, almost all of the nights of Boo Bash are sold out.
Some of the people that were complaining about the price bought tickets and went to the event.
Right.
So, like, I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
I think that goes into like that whole like FOMO thing.
That's what somebody says. The price of FOMO. Smart.
Yeah. You don't want. I don't know. You don't want people to be having fun that you can't have. So you'll do things that may not be financially a good decision for you so that you can do those things. And that stinks. Like that people have to make these decisions that might not, I don't know, be a good decision. I don't know.
Somebody says, coming from a well-off family, I'm not trying to brag, but I'm just letting you know, like this is what the comment says, like just letting you know that we are well off. They said, we will not be buying this.
See, and there you go. So those are people that would be voting with their wallets. And that's the only way that you can really tell Disney, I don't like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Discount for AP, not at launch. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, but as of right now, No.
That's a good question.
What?
The Harringtons Love Disney said, what happens when the Wi-Fi goes down?
Right.
Like, what happens when the Wi-Fi goes down? That's such a good point. Because then you're going to have like hundreds, thousands of people that are angry at you because they can't use this thing that they paid $300 for.
And especially people from the UK, because they will not have a SIM card over here. They'll just use the free Wi-Fi.
Well, maybe not.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, a lot of people from the UK will just, like, it's expensive.
Yeah.
So they'll just use the free Wi-Fi when they're in the park. And they would, if the Wi-Fi in the park goes down, they don't have any way because they're like, well, I didn't plan on having a SIM card.
Well, so when we went to Japan, we bought like a hotspot.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if that's something that people will have to start doing here so that you know.
The hotspots here are so expensive.
Are they?
Like, compared to what we paid in Japan, what we paid in Japan was like a deal.
Yeah. Got to pay for the Wi-Fi now. Yeah, it's true. I think they're going to really nickel and dime you like for everything.
What happens when my phone dies?
I mean, I think that's kind of like on you, though. At that point, you have to be ready. Like,
right.
You better have 10,000 batteries. Go buy a fuel rod, I guess.
People just, yes, Katie says, yes, we just use the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
People are asking about discounts. Literally no discounts as of right now.
But that doesn't mean that that won't change, you know? Like, I think that this is something that's going to be, they're going to be actively changing to try to appease some guests, but still make the most money that they can.
Right. Can you get a Genie Plus annual pass? Not right now. That's what I'm saying. Like, right now, it is just the bare bones system of everybody pays for it and whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Get an Anchor charger. Yeah, I mean, we have like 3 or 4 Anchor chargers that we use when we go to the parks because we use them for Jackson's fan, we use them for our phones, we use them for his air conditioner, his portable air conditioner.
Right.
So backup phone.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to bring 17 phones with you.
Universal has something similar, right? And we talked a little bit about that. Yes, Universal has Express Pass, which is way more expensive than this is. Even if you bought 2 Lightning lanes, it still wouldn't compare to the price of what Universal has.
Right.
But I think the biggest thing that people complain about is like Universal has always charged for Express Pass.
Yeah.
There's never been a free option unless like you stay at a hotel, you get Express Pass for free.
But I think that cost is
right,
worked into the cost of the room because they're very expensive.
Right. But if like Disney had Fastpass was free. Mm-hmm. Like it's always been free. Mm-hmm. You've never paid for Fastpass until this point.
I think that this was probably something that they were planning on doing. This was probably in their like long-term like plan. I imagine that they realized like, hey, we can make money off of this. Why aren't we?
Right.
And I think the pandemic really gave them like the opportunity to do that. Because now it's like, well, they have to make up their money from being closed for so long. They have to make up their money from the tourists not being able to come over.
From the NBA experience literally being open for 6 months.
Yeah, and I think that maybe that's part of it too, is that it's an easier pill to swallow because you have this like, well, I kind of get that they have to make up this money. But I think that it's something that they probably had planned for a long time.
Right.
Like this isn't just like we got to do this, quick thought.
Well, and like they already launched Max Pass out at Disneyland, and they're like, nobody complained about that.
Yeah, I mean, and we've used Max Pass, and we really liked it.
Yeah.
Somebody also mentioned, I have to say this really quick. They said, how will this affect the Make-A-Wish and like the, like they give Kids the World, like those trips?
I bet you they'll give Genie Plus to people like that.
I hope so, because that would be terrible if that affected their trips. What happens if the ride breaks down? Will you read this one from Cody?
What happens if the ride breaks down and you paid for Lightning Lane? I'm sure they would. That's a good question. Like if it goes down for the rest of the day, I'm sure they would give you like a later time. They'd be like, hey, come back later.
Yeah, I would hope so. People would get really mad if they didn't.
But I don't know what would happen if you were just like, but I'm leaving right now. Like I'm getting on the airplane right now.
I think they would just refund their money.
Right.
I would think. Mark says Max Pass was great because it included all the rides.
Right.
And maybe that's something.
But at the same time, it included all the rides. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. So it included all the rides, but like rides were hard to get. So like you had to get there first thing in the morning to get a Radiator Springs Max Pass. Mm-hmm. And like if you showed up in the middle of the day, you couldn't get it. But with this, you could show up in the middle of the day and buy one.
Okay.
So. Yeah, Give Kids the World families already get Genie Wishes passes.
What is this one?
So
Genie Plus will include More Than Thrills says Genie Plus will include all 40 attractions as well at Walt Disney World. But the lightning stuff is not included.
Right. So see 40, that's just like a number, That's like me being like, I rode 20 rides at Magic Kingdom. Like, did you ride them all?
Yeah, because are there more than 40 rides?
Is it more than 40 rides? Because I know that, like, does that include Rise of the Resistance and stuff like that? Because, like...
Oh, yeah, okay.
The way that Disney worded it is they said Genie Plus will include more than 40 attractions. And it's like, okay, is that everything? Like, is that Small World?
Sorry, Mike said the next thing they'll charge for is monorail, bus, ferry. I don't think that
I
they would
will
go...
walk.
I don't think they would go that far. That would be so upsetting. Right? I don't think they'll go that far.
Seven Dwarfs ride opens every day with a 2-hour wait. It's true.
The other day, so we were staying at Bay Lake Towers. This was during the first Boo Bash party or the first Boo Bash after hours. I call it a party and it's not a party. And that was my whole goal was I just want to run in and I want to get to Seven Dwarfs. I want to ride Seven Dwarfs like during the day. I want to ride it. And so we didn't make it in on time, but there's like no way to not have a wait for that ride. I mean,
right. Like, unless like when I did Boo Bash.
Right.
No.
What happened?
Oh, they retracted their message as I was reading it.
Oh. How will this impact rope drop?
I mean, it shouldn't, because it'll be the same. Like, it'll be the same as it was when Fastpass was around.
Sorry. Elk70 said, they won't go that far. Bob Cheapek, hold my beer, LOL. I think it's so funny that everybody has so many names for him.
Right? Somebody... Oh, okay. So that's another thing that people were saying is that they were upset with Disney for taking away so many different perks for staying on site. So like when you stayed on site, you could book your fast passes 60 days out. Whereas like us who are just annual pass holders and we're not like staying on site today, we would have to be 30 days out. And then you would get early park admission, and they like dropped that. It used to be like 2 hours ahead of time, and now it's like 30 minutes ahead of time.
I think now.
And they got rid of Magical Express.
You're just paying, but I think they're bringing Magical Express back, aren't they?
No.
Oh, they're not?
No.
I thought I read...
Mears is offering a paid, quote unquote, Magical Express.
Okay, so it's not
Mears was
free.
the company that operated Magical Express.
I wonder, see, if Disney were, and I say this like as just a normal person, but I feel like if Disney were smarter, they would have done these things staggered.
Right.
They wouldn't have taken everything away all at the same time, because it's really like
I think
like a gut punch. It's like...
That's the thing is it was staggered.
Not
it just
enough.
Wasn't staggered enough.
No, I don't think it was staggered enough. I think they needed to kind of like, if they were going to do this, I think they needed to take it away like a little slowly or more slow.
See, Sarah says, I think it's more fair for the off-site people. So, like, if you can't afford a Disney resort,
well, not even if
you
can't
have the
afford
same
it,
perks.
You're just choosing not to.
Right.
Like, I just want to stay over here.
Right.
Whatever.
Or like you have that's a good thing is like the villas, like over there in Champions Gate or whatever. Big families will rent those rather than staying on property.
Yeah.
And you are getting kind of the same perks that you would if you were staying on property, which is not really any perks.
I think the perks that you are getting now staying on property is just location. Like you can stay at a Skyliner resort. You can stay at a resort that's, within walking distance. You can stay at a resort that, you know what I mean? Like a monorail resort or whatever. But I think that's it. I think it's just, and also like, for me, I really enjoy the pools at the Disney resorts.
Right.
I really enjoy, they do like scavenger hunts and
they can do Mickey tie-dye and stuff like that.
The games by the pool. Like I think
then like having food on property,
and
like
of
on
course,
site.
This is all stuff you're paying for. Like this is not free stuff. You're paying for this. But I think having those options, I like that about the Disney resorts.
Right.
So I don't know.
Is an annual pass worth it now? Yeah, annual pass will always be worth it.
It is for us because we go so often. I think it depends on how many. Yeah.
But like, I don't know how much like a 14-day.
Will this spread to the water parks? I don't know.
No,
because there's no fast pass
lines at the water parks. Yeah, like I'm sure that there will be like a Genie, in order to like go to this ride, this slide.
Right.
But I don't think that they're really like focused on the water parks at the moment. Like right now, we're assuming that Typhoon Lagoon won't open for a while.
Right.
Like pools are drained and everything there. Mm-hmm. So,
which is so sad to see.
Smuggler's Run is included with Genie Plus. Rise of Resistance is included with Lightning Lane. Like you could buy a Lightning Lane. And then somebody said, when are annual passes coming back? Before October 1st, they're coming back. So.
But we have seen people, like we've literally seen people buying annual passes.
Not buying.
Yeah.
Rebuying. People that canceled their annual pass have been able to have an annual pass again.
So they have, like, that is an option. I think if you had an annual pass and you canceled it during the pandemic or during like 2020 or whatever, I think you could talk to them and they would reinstate your pass.
Yeah. Restaurants. What's that question?
What about it?
Restaurants. That's just the full
Time
comment.
for HHN discussion. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. Okay.
What about it?
I don't know. Let's see. I can't read your whole comment. So where do you... Oh, gosh. Where did it go?
So where do you guys want to stay for your HHN staycation?
Ooh. Well, we already booked it.
Yeah.
We're very excited. I think that it's something that staying on property for HHN, especially for us, is going to just make everything so much easier.
Right.
Because I'm probably going to be staying with Jackson, obviously. But we'll be close enough that we won't have to drive home super late at night.
Yeah. And especially
chance,
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, but if by chance we are able, because we're working on like the sitter situation, being able to get somebody to stay with Jackson so that I can hopefully go to Horror Nights. If that works out, it'll be nice just to be very close. So we are staying on site, which is exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, Anthony's here.
Oh, here's the question that I guess is on everybody's mind is what do you think of Genie Plus? Like are you for it or are you against it?
Like, are you asking me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like right now I can understand how the Disney Genie system is going to be helpful for people. Like, I would be excited to try it out.
I'm excited to try the base free Genie system.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Is he waking up?
I don't know what he's doing.
Uh-oh, this little buddy.
Hold on.
He might just be looking for his pippy. So I think that sorry, I have to talk a little bit quieter because we're in the room next to him and he's waking up. The one that you pay for, because it's very similar to Max Pass, and we have paid for Max Pass, I think if it was a special trip for us, like if we had family in town or we were going with somebody and it was their first trip, and we needed to try to get a bunch of things done, I think I would pay for it.
Yeah.
And I think in that same situation, I think I would pay for the Lightning Lane plus whatever.
On some rides.
Like if we were with, let's say we went with, Jackson's cousins and they were like, I really, really want to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I think we would pay so that we could make sure that they got to do that. So I think in very special certain circumstances, we would do it.
Let's see if I can have going back there.
Oh, Tim's going to go try to get, I don't know if you'll be able to see him, but he's wiggling. Yeah, you can't really see him. Oh, wait, he went back to sleep. Oh, no. Tim opened the door and he went back to sleep. Good morning today. Yeah, that's what Alex said. Extra magic hours for deluxe. True. I haven't heard that. I'll have to ask Tim when he gets back in the room. Why are the trams not running at the Disney parks? So I kind of thought that the trams would be running again because the monorail is like every other form of transportation is running. So I'm kind of curious why the trams are still not running. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. But have you seen the new HHN trailer? Yeah, we watched it just before we jumped on this live show. And it's creepy. It's very creepy. I didn't quite understand why the people were in the different cells with like the spiders and like the hook and like I didn't quite understand that. Were they playing off of people's like fears? I didn't get that part. It just was very creepy. Erwin says, will people buy less merchandise? I'm gonna go ahead and say no. I think people I don't know. I think people are like addicted to buying new Disney merchandise. I think that's another FOMO thing. And I think there's so many like resellers and like eBayers and stuff that I don't think that will stop. maybe trams will come back once they get a new group of cast members. I think you're right. Yeah, I just saw somebody else saying too that there's not enough cast members right now, and maybe that's why the trams are not running. Which is, it's upsetting that they are cutting all this or doing all these things to bring in more money. And I hope that means that will trickle down to the cast members, who are the ones that are creating all the magic, you know, that are for like, they're the ones that are like face to face with the guests in the park, you know? So I hope that that'll trickle down to the people who really deserve it. I don't know. I feel like that's just wishful thinking, but I hope that's what happens. Where is it? Will Swan and Dolphin guests be able to do the on-site 7 a.m. selection? That's actually a really good point, because they are a Disney partner hotel. I'm not sure. I'll have to wait for Tim to come back into the room. Not enough cast members. Do you think this will just make lines longer again? I hope not. I mean, I don't know. I hope not, though. What do you think about the Skyliner? I do really enjoy using the Skyliner as a form of transportation. It's very relaxing once you kind of like come to terms with the fact that you're so high up. Because that is something, there are certain parts of the Skyliner track that is, it's just very tall. And so it's scary to me. But yeah, for the most part, I think our lawn guys are here, so you're probably going to hear the lawn guys now. But for the most part, I do really like the Skyliner. And I really enjoyed when we stayed at the Art of Animation Hotel, because it's a Skyliner resort, and we were able to really utilize that to go on our day trips to the park. It was great. I loved that. Oh, Pat asked, can we say hi to the vlog? We're not vlogging today. So I'm sorry. I don't have the camera up here to even do it. Is Disney still hiring, moving to the area next year? I don't know if Disney is still hiring, but I do know that Universal was hiring. I know all of the other theme parks in the area were hiring, and there's a lot of attractions like on iDrive, the Icon Park area. I know that a lot of those places were hiring. So I think that even if you can't get a job with Disney, you should be okay finding something in the attractions like genre. Any plans to update your logo at the end of the videos? Yes, actually, we do have plans. Hopefully that will happen soon.
She's still asleep?
Yeah. The lawn guys just showed up, though.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so he's probably going to wake up. Gigi says, yes, we desperately need people. Okay, so then there you go. If you're looking for a job with Disney, I would for sure like put in an application, see what happens.
I think they're hiring a lot of people right now.
Oh, okay. I forget the questions that people asked. Do you think that Swan and Dolphin will be included in the perks for the 7 a.m. thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think all good neighbors will be.
Okay. So Clay said, letting Genie plan my Disney day sounds like a YouTube video. I think it's for sure going to be a trend. 100%. Because do you remember when everybody was doing like letting Instagram plan my day, letting Siri plan my day, which we did one of those. So
yeah.
Oh no, I think this little buddy's going to wake up.
Somebody said, can you still book restaurants ahead of time? Yes. Like that hasn't changed.
Can you say happy birthday to Glenda? Happy birthday, Glenda.
Any news on the barbershop? Nope.
No.
Nothing yet.
Yeah. I feel like with all of these cases that are like the cases are just like really a lot right now. And they're just rising. I don't know when it's going to open.
So.
Are you guys team Hard Rock or team Royal Pacific maybe? Is that what it said?
Yeah.
We've never stayed at Royal Pacific.
Right.
It's a beautiful resort. I feel like I'm more team Hard Rock just based on location.
Right.
And the pool is really nice, but I haven't seen the Royal Pacific pool.
I like the Future Rockstar Suites.
Oh, we tried to book one of those because we thought Jackson would really like it. But you can't.
They're hard to book.
You can't book them. Or we couldn't book it anyway.
why pay for a ride when you have to pay to get into the park? That's the FOMO thing that we were talking about, like seeing people passing you while you're waiting in line. You think, oh man, I wish that I could just like go in there.
Yeah. And I think it's also a lot of people, when all this information came out, a lot of people said that's how the parks opened. That's how Disneyland opened. It was, you paid an admission price. Granted, back in 1955, it was like $1.25, I think.
Right.
But you would pay an admission price, and then you would pay for the booklet, which you would then tear out a ticket to get on the ride. So that's how you paid to do Disneyland.
Right.
When it first opened. Obviously, things have changed. What restaurants are still not open? I know I was looking at booking a trip for Animal Kingdom Lodge, and like Chico wasn't open.
They just opened up
Boma. Yeah. But I wanted to do the Chico. There's like a thing that you can do, it's like you talk to an animal care provider.
Okay, yeah.
Like you have dinner with them, which I figured that wasn't going to be an option right now with COVID. But then I was like, oh, maybe we can just go to Chico. Chico's not open. Victoria Falls, the little lounge area wasn't open. That's the only thing I can remember because I just looked at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Right. I love the puddle jump in yesterday's vlog. Thank you.
Oh, good. Yeah. That was something Tim sent it to me. He was very excited. Why won't they open Animal Kingdom Lodge? No, Animal Kingdom Lodge is open. You can stay there, but just some of the food locations are not open.
Right.
And that was something that we have, when we've been doing all these Disney staycations, that was something that we noticed the most, is that there's just not a lot of food options. And the options that you do have, some of them are just not good. Right.
So we're hoping that those will come back soon.
Yeah, I hope so. And hopefully with, everybody, hopefully seeing now that Disney does need more cast members, and hopefully more people will apply and they'll be able to open these places back up.
Oh, any update on how mask wearing is going with Jackson? He's doing really good.
Yeah.
Is the Mara open? Yes, the Mara is open. Mm-hmm. Can you describe Genie Plus again? Oh, man.
Any ideas about Club Cool opening? So it's not called Club Cool anymore. It's going to be called... Right? Aren't they changing the name?
I don't know. I thought it was still called Club Cool.
Well, I thought they closed it, right? And then they were going to reopen it as something else.
Right. So so I think Club Cool is reopening with the new creator spot. Is that what it's called?
The
Creations shop. And that should be happening before October 1st. But we don't have any exact dates on it. It just says coming back.
Yeah.
Victoria Falls reopened today. Oh, that's good. I liked Victoria Falls.
Oh, did it open today?
Yeah, Creation Shop.
Oh, good. Okay, that's really good. The last time I looked, it wasn't open, and I was like, well, I don't want to book a stay here until we have more food options, because it was just like 2 places.
How much do you guess Lightning Lane will cost per ride? I'm going to say $8 to $15. That's what it is. That's where I'm going. Thoughts on Ratatouille virtual queue? I didn't quite understand why they did that. Like why they made Ratatouille a it's like Rise of the Resistance.
Right.
Like you have to book a boarding group. So
are you going to try the new Mary Poppins restaurant? So we're not eating indoors currently, so I don't know when we're going to. Like, we just had to cancel. We had a Trails End reservation that we had to cancel. We had a Wave reservation that we had to cancel, and we pushed them back. So hopefully things will kind of calm down with the variant stuff, and we will be able to eat inside again.
Right. I'm curious what's going to happen if... Where did I see that? I'm curious what's going to happen when everyone buys Genie Plus for the day.
See, that was the question that I had, but I think it's going to be limited. I can't imagine that they would they would clog the system up so that the people who paid the money are upset that they didn't get to do the things that they wanted to do. So
Right.
that's what I was saying, is that I think that in order for it to be valuable to the consumer, it has to be a limited item. Like, it can't be something that everybody has, because
Okay.
at that point it's not valuable.
Right. Sorry.
I can't not think about Loki when we talk about variant stuff, right? Yeah.
Max Pass wasn't limited. That's interesting.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't know. That's what people are saying, is Max Pass wasn't limited.
Okay.
Interesting.
That just seems silly. Because they're both such small parks, like, you almost would want them to be limited in those parks.
Right. Once it becomes too popular, they will raise the price.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. They'll just
Yeah.
keep pricing people out. Huh.
Sorry, it's going fast now.
Yeah.
They should call this e-ticket ride pay. That makes sense.
Do you think the last 2 weeks... Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Do you think the last 2 weeks of September will be busy in Disney or Universal? Because
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yes. I think yes, and on both parts, actually.
It's kind of all over the place right now.
Yeah. When is your cruise? So those are going to be next year. Most anticipated Halloween Horror Nights house. Oh, I think the Icons captured house. I'm pretty excited for that one because I just want to see all the icons that I haven't seen.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think I want to see the Haunting of Hill House because I'm kind of curious to see if it's actually going to be scary or not. I think I just want to see how they're going to be doing it this year in general. Resort guests will be given a first choice of Genie Plus.
Who said that? No, I mean, where did you get that
Oh.
information? Where did that person get that information?
Yeah. So wait, which Halloween Horror Nights house are you most excited for?
I feel like I'm excited to see the facade of Haunting of Hill House.
Well, I hope there's an actual facade inside the building.
Right.
Because I've seen pictures now. It's on the back of that.
Yeah, it's on a parade building.
Yeah.
So there might be, because there have been facades inside. Think of Graveyard Games.
Yeah. Did
had a
somebody
facade
show
inside.
a picture of it already?
Of
or
the
did Universal show a picture of it already?
of the outside of the parade building?
Yeah.
No.
No, not the outside. The inside.
No.
The facade. Nobody showed that.
No,
Oh, okay. I thought I saw a picture of it.
that seems like they wouldn't do that.
No.
No, well, one of the food booths is themed like Haunting of Hill House, the
Yeah.
Haunting of Hill House.
I like that they did that. I like that they have the food booths are themed. I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah, there's a lot of food booths now and bars everywhere.
I think they realize they're Disney has been making a killing on all of this food. Why
Right.
why haven't we done that? And now they're doing it, and people are spending a ton of money on these food booths.
Yeah.
And at Horror Nights, they're for sure going to be spending a ton of money on the food booths. And the food is always overpriced, so they're making a ton of money.
Right?
Yeah.
The only thing is, as long as they're fast. So I've been to that summer series, the summer food thing.
Yeah.
One of the booths was remarkably slow.
Right.
So as long as it's a fast booth. Yeah, Twisted Taters is themed like clowns, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So which scare zone are you most excited for?
Wait, that wasn't the actual house that I was most excited for.
Oh, what
I'm most
is it?
excited for Legendary Truth. Or what's it
Oh.
called? Is it called Legendary Truth?
I think
Dang,
so.
I can't remember right now.
I think it is.
But yeah, the Legendary Truth house that everybody is saying is going to be in Shrek. Very excited for that. The scare zone that I'm most excited for, I think is going to be either New York or San Francisco. So either Crypt TV or Seek and Destroy.
I'm excited about this. What's her name? The comptroller? No, what's her name?
The controller.
The controller.
Yeah,
Okay.
the comptroller.
Is from This is Halloween.
No, the comptroller is like a tax guy,
Oh.
that we have in Orange County tax collector.
Is he not called the comptroller? The guy from This Is Halloween? Like the mayor guy?
He was just called the mayor, I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm excited about that storyline. I think that's pretty cool. So it's called Case Files Unearthed, Legendary Truth. So follow the trail of a private eye as an investigation into the supernatural leads you into a dark world of ghouls and terrifying creatures.
Yeah, so this is just literally case files from previous Halloween Horror Nights. Like the entire backstories of different like things from Halloween Horror Nights.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's exciting. I also forgot about the
Scary
Welcome
Ohio.
to Scary Horror in the Heartland. That is, I think, going to be really cool, too.
And the pumpkin one, too.
Well, and so what kind of horror? Do you think it's going to be... Oh, creatures. Okay. So it says, in Cary, bad things just happen. No one escapes from this small town beset by an endless parade of bloodthirsty creatures and maniacs. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like...
he's called the mayor.
Oh.
Homer Simpson ran for comptroller on The Simpsons.
Is that maybe what I'm thinking of? Okay. That's really funny.
Oh, Memory Maker will still be available.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you still have your raincoat you accidentally spent too much money on in Japan? Yeah, I do still have that. It's not even a raincoat, it's a windbreaker. It did not keep the rain out. That was the worst part. Oh, Hallowscream at SeaWorld. I'm very excited for Hallowscream at SeaWorld.
Yeah.
I think that that's going to probably be the event this year. Like, because it's their first year, I feel like they're going to come out like, just like, you know, like guns a-blazing. I think it's going to be a really good event. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Sorry. Steakhouse 71 announced to replace... That's not breaking news, I don't think.
Oh, no. I think they announced that like a month ago.
Yeah, announced to replace the Wave.
Yeah.
Right? Was that already announced or was it not announced or was it just a rumor?
I think it was announced.
Was it?
Have we had a pumpkin spice latte this year? No. You know, I've never really been like a huge fan of pumpkin spice lattes. So I know they have like a pumpkin spice, like a pumpkin cold brew. I think I want to try that this year.
Oh, I guess it was just announced. Just kidding. 9 minutes ago.
I thought it was already announced. I remember reading about it. Was
We're
it a
cooking
rumor?
up. I guess it was just a rumor.
Oh, we must have just heard the rumor then.
We're cooking up new experiences at the Disney's Contemporary Resort for the world's most magical celebration. Steakhouse 71 will be a casual dining concept that gets its name from the resort's opening year, plus a new dining experience coming to California Grill.
Okay, that's exciting.
Interesting.
Somebody asked that was this from Rarity? Casey, what is it?
Rarities by Casey, yeah.
It is, yeah. She has great stuff.
Have you seen Suicide Squad? Yes.
We did watch it, yeah.
I didn't like it. I mean, I didn't hate it, but
really?
Yeah, I thought that like Birds of Prey was much better.
I thought it was pretty good. Like it wasn't my favorite thing, but I liked it.
I guess I was upset and over what happens in the first like 7 minutes.
I know. I couldn't believe. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like,
I was
what?
just like, oh man.
Yeah.
I was excited to see this.
What do you think the tribute store might look like? I am super excited for the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store.
Okay.
Just based on the outside, like
three rooms. What are the 3 rooms?
I think they're gonna have like a Jack room.
Right.
Well, like icons.
Like
maybe
an
the
icons room.
Yeah.
Right. Haunting of Hill House for sure.
You think?
Yeah. It's like the every commercial is like, come to Halloween Horror Nights featuring Haunting of Hill House.
I guess it's just weird for me because it's an old show.
Right.
Like it's like old news.
Right. But like, I guess they're bringing it back up because the creators have that other show that's coming out.
Yeah, but then do it on, it just, I don't know. I just thought it was weird. You would think they would pick something that was like newer.
Right.
I don't know. Birds of Prey was horrible? No, it was good.
Birds of Prey was good.
Yeah. I thought it was good. Well, so wait, what's the third room?
So far, I think, are there 4 rooms or 3 rooms?
I can't remember.
So when it was last year, the Beetlejuice took up like 2 of those. You know how like right now there's like...
You think they'll do Beetlejuice again?
No, I don't think they
already
will.
Have the props and stuff?
Well...
It might just be easy for them.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't go the easy route.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I'm hoping that maybe... I guess just like pumpkins, like a pumpkin room?
I think they want to have like a photo opportunity area.
Right.
So... Oh, they're already done. They're already done with the one.
And he slept?
He slept
like a
through
baby.
It. Yeah.
Oh, everyone wants to know what we think of NBA experience.
So I didn't go, but I edited the video, and you had fun. But it's also not something that and I think you said it in the video, it's not something that we would probably do again because we're not like basketball people. Like we're not sports people. Right. You know? I don't know.
But I could see people that love basketball being like, yeah.
Right?
Let's do that.
I guess there's just not enough of those people that are like willing to take a day from their Disney vacation to do like a basketball thing.
The website says they are doing a Beetlejuice room.
Oh, does it? Where does it say that?
They are doing Beetlejuice.
For the store?
Yeah, where did you...
Hold on,
where are you seeing a website about the store?
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I've been too engrossed in Genie Plus that I haven't like seen anything, you know?
Let me see here.
What
Tribute
happened?
store, okay, you can shop online. It just says get a taste of the terror with our Halloween Horror Nights tribute store or shop online. I'm glad that they're allowing people to shop online. That's good. You can shop for merchandise. They spelled merchandise weird, I feel like. Does merchandise have a Z?
No.
Okay.
Merchandise.
Does it?
No.
Okay. In a store as meticulously themed as any of our haunted houses. Check back for updates. So which haunted houses? I don't see anything about Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes like words in America will have a Z, but like in the UK it'll have an S?
Right.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is it one of those?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I'm not crazy. Merchandise doesn't have a Z in it, right? Like,
so I have to ask though, what are you
cool
guys...
merchandise is spelled with a Z.
Merchandise.
Yes. Z.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Z. Correct. So a lot of you guys seem to be very excited for Horror Nights. So what house are you most excited for?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Somebody was asking what the rumors were for Poseidon's Fury as well.
Well, that's what I said, is I didn't really want to do the rumors because they're rumors.
Right.
But, I mean, I guess everybody's saying it's going to be Legend of Zelda.
Which I guess, like, is kind of a weird thing.
Right.
It'll be cool. Like, that's exciting, but it just seems weird.
Yeah, they said that that'll be the start of at least one Nintendo thing in each park. So, like, the majority of Nintendo will be over in Epic Universe. And then one merchandise.
Somebody asked which tribute store room will have those personalized photos.
The hallway between.
Yeah, so there's like a hallway that you walk through that I think in years past had like just a bunch of what do you call that? Like event posters, you know? Remember the one for Horror Nights last year? It was just a bunch of event posters. But that's where we'll be, so look for us. We're very excited.
Sorry, somebody was doing math up there, and I was like, what? Haunting of Hill House, Bride of Frankenstein. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That would be good. But like last year, they had a Frankenstein room. Or like Frankenstein was in the room. It was Frankenstein room.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steakhouse 71.
Always looking forward to the scare zones. Oh, Puppet Theater. Yeah, I think that Puppet Theater is something that'll be... I like their original house ideas. They're always like fun and creative. But the only thing about that house is that they literally did like almost that exact same thing at Sir Henry's Haunted Trail last year.
Right.
So that's kind of weird.
What will the wax machine make?
Ooh. I would think like skulls.
Yeah, skull.
Maybe...
The house, the Haunting of Hill House. Do you think they could get the rights to that?
I don't know. I mean, they made the food booth look like it.
Right.
Maybe like a little chainsaw for Texas Chainsaw.
Little tiny chainsaw.
Like made of wax.
Like a little leather face. He's like, hey guys, got my chainsaw.
Look out. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder what else.
They don't own Nintendo, but they have an agreement with Nintendo to be able to do Nintendo stuff. So there's already a Nintendo theme park in Japan.
Sorry, Elizabeth. All right, who's doing math in here? Sheesh.
Sheesh. Ice in my veins.
Did you get a newish tattoo?
Well, yes.
So we talked about it in a home vlog. Those are the kinds of things that we talk about in the home vlog. So I can't remember when. It was like a month ago. What?
Frankenstein needs a first name. I vote for Fred.
Fred Frankenstein.
Fred Frankenstein. I feel like he has a first name, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Victor.
No, that's the...
Isn't that Victor?
No, you're talking about the monster.
No, the
You're
monster
talking
wasn't
about
named Victor.
No, you're... He looks like a Victor to me. It's...
Is it not Victor Frankenstein?
Is he the doctor or the monster?
Who's Victor Frankenstein?
No clue. Cabana Bay or Royal Pacific. Now, the pricing is very different on those two, so it really depends on, I think, pricing for you. But I think that we've stayed at Cabana Bay, and like the theming is great, the pool is great.
It was a movie.
Victor Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Oh. There's a lot of cool stuff that they're doing at Cabana Bay this year for Halloween Horror Nights, which is exciting.
Yeah. Victor Frankenstein is the protagonist in Mary Shelley's 1818 novel.
Yeah, he's not the monster. He's the doctor.
The monster's not even named Frankenstein.
What's the monster's name?
Name the monster.
Oh, okay. Fred.
Fred
the monster.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, buddy. I was yelling about Frankenstein. Now he's like, I'm awake.
Oh, no.
Monster wasn't named. With a Z, Frankenstein.
We should give him a name. He deserves... The whole thing was about him. He deserves to have a name.
Stephen.
Oven update. So, All Things Nancy asked about the oven. We are currently waiting for our oven to be delivered to us, and we won't be getting it until the end of October. So right now, we're cooking everything in the air fryer and in the toaster oven. It's been very hard.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on. And it's all because of the block in the Suez Canal.
I guess so.
Yeah, like we haven't, like, there's just this big back order on appliances. So like people who are building houses, people who are just buying appliances, we're in that boat. We got to wait.
Henry Frankenstein.
Henry? Excited for your cruise? Yeah, super excited. Cannot wait for the cruises. Hopefully next year everything will be better because I'm kind of nervous about like the virus and the cruise. Jackson is awake, so we probably should go grab him, and then we'll probably call it a day.
Ah, actually, it's pronounced Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Henry Frankenstein.
What type of shoes do you swear by while having a park day? Okay, so I really like Chaco sandals. They're a little bit pricey, but I got some on clearance for Christmas, and like totally worth it. They're super comfortable.
The monster calls himself Adam?
Oh, he does?
Is that like the
guy from the
guy from Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
Or his name's not really Adam?
But everybody, like, there's some kind of weird, like, fandom information.
There was a CD-ROM game in the 90s that...
Sorry, he's waking up.
It was like a trivia game.
Uh-huh.
And they named him Adam in that trivia game. And that's the only time that he's ever called Adam.
You think that was, like, them trolling?
Maybe. But I feel like it was like it was like a placeholder or something, and they forgot to fix it.
Oh, right. Oh, you hear him?
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. Where's the...
On the top now.
Is
right?
It? No,
it's on the side.
No, for them to hear him.
Oh, you'll do it over
right
here. Yeah. Let's see if he says anything. Just sounds like static now.
Oh, no. Did you hear him? We're letting him kind of like wake up a little bit, and then we'll go grab him. Oh, the crock pot. That's a good idea. Big C said we should do a crock pot.
Okay.
Forgot about that. Yes, we should do a crock pot meal. Do you want to go grab him really quick?
Sure.
Sorry, you're just closer to the door. Is that okay?
Adam, because he's the first man of his kind.
Is that what it was?
Huh. Monster?
Like that makes sense, yeah. Jackson Frankenstein. Trivia tracker unlocked. It's true. Have you guys watched American Horror Stories? So we still have to watch the final episode, but we have watched everything up until the final episode. And I gotta say, I like it. I don't love it, but I do like it. I wonder if they'll continue and do a season 2. I am super excited for the new season of American Horror Story to come, like, what is it, in next week? I'm super excited for that. Buddy! I can hear him. I can hear him running. Buddy! Jackson! Hi! Oh no, I'm in here! Come and see Mommy! Hi! Can you come and see Mommy?
Can you sit on the chair, buddy?
Do you want to sit on Daddy's chair? They can't see you. You got to sit up here. You want to sit up here? Oh, bud. Oh, my goodness.
Can you see him now?
here.
Just like his head.
Can you wave? You're not quite tall enough here. Look up there. Can you see that little tiny one up there?
No.
Yeah, up there. Can you tell them that we learned so many words? Can you tell them apple? Remember when we said oh, what?
He's saying beep.
Oh, beep, beep.
Because he wants to touch the keyboard.
Oh, no, we can't touch the keyboard right now. But we can, when we're done with this, we can.
All right, buddy. What do you want to tell him?
Yeah, tell everybody your story. Yeah?
What is it? Is it about an apple?
This is a microphone, buddy. That's
That's
Daddy's
also a microphone.
Yeah, this one is for you. Can you
if
say...
you talk into it like this, buddy, you go, hello, everybody. My name is Jackson.
Can you tell him? There are hearts. Oh, he
yeah.
saw the hearts. Thank you, Nancy, for leaving some hearts. Thumbs up from Jackson.
Yeah.
What else do you see?
Jackson, what?
What do you see?
I see a K.
Oh.
What color? What color are the hearts?
Oh, yeah. What color are the hearts? Are they red? What if we sing our ABCs? A, B, C, D.
D, E, F, G. Heart.
Oh, look at all
Just
the hearts. Oh my gosh, he loves it.
Ooh, look, apples,
there's
buddy.
apples. You see the apples?
Can you say apple?
Oh my goodness. Jack, see? That's a microphone.
Ooh, buddy, look,
there's blue,
blue
hearts.
and purple.
Oh, there's a green apple. And an
Wow.
elephant. Look at all those hearts, buddy.
And a carrot.
Oh, there's flowers. See, we love smelling flowers, huh?
Dinosaurs
Yeah,
and
we do.
frogs.
Oh, the frogs.
I like how
Look at all
everybody
those hearts.
everybody
Yes.
collectively went to emojis.
Hearts. Those are
Ooh, and
hearts.
eggs
Oh,
too.
there was an egg. You see the eggs? Eggs.
Cookies.
Oh, we love
Do you see cookies?
Cookies.
He says
Oh,
cookie.
we love our cookies. Oh my goodness.
And
Oh,
a
there's
turtle?
turtles. So his favorite stuffed animal is a turtle. He loves turtles.
That's a microphone.
Bud.
Can you say microphone?
He's like,
No.
no, I don't think so. Oh, Jackson, can you say, look at all those chickens?
Can you say chicken?
Very close, yeah.
It's always fun because like he will try basically any word that we say,
Yeah.
and so can you say what was he started to do like 2-word sentences now? What was one that he had?
He loves like up, please.
Oh, if I say up please, can you say up please?
Very good, buddy. Yeah. Isn't
Yeah.
that funny? You want to get down?
Can you say donut? Do.
Close. He's working on it. So I think he's done with the live show now.
Yeah.
So I think we do have to head out. Jackson, can you say bye-bye to everybody? What do you see? Oh, a leaf.
Leaf.
Yeah, that was your leaf. Do you want to come say bye-bye to everybody?
Bye. Did you guys hear him say bye?
You want to say bye-bye?
That's a microphone.
That's a microphone. This is how they hear you. When you say it right here.
Say bye bye. Can you say bye? You blowing
you
kisses?
blowing kisses? Oh, yeah? All right. Oh, somebody said they're sad there's no rock emoji to post. He does love his rocks. That's very true.
Do you love your rocks, buddy? You love hats?
Oh, you do? Thank you guys for... Oh, yeah, there's lots of hearts. Those are for you. Those hearts are for you, yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I know that... Oh, what?
Somebody... there was an emoji wearing glasses.
Oh.
Can you say glasses?
Oh,
Yeah,
very
good
good. I know that we are, we never do these, like, we never announce these, so thank you so much for coming on short notice and hanging out with us. What?
Somebody said Zai.
This is like a thing now.
The Z thing.
Yeah.
Does merchandise have a Z?
Well, I'm like, am I crazy? Like, you know how you see stuff and it's wrong and you're like, is it wrong?
But it's like on a major website and you're like...
Yeah, like, is Universal, they didn't do that, right? They did do that.
Dad.
So...
Dad.
Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us.
It's a microphone.
This is
Can you say
Mommy's.
microphone?
This is for Mommy.
Can you say mic?
You can't, I know you can't reach it. I can't pull it over to you. It is like stationary.
Can you say mic?
Hey.
Very
Pretty
good. Look at your bed head, buddy.
Ooh, somebody said bye, Mothy.
Bye, Mothy.
I'm going to go by Mothy now.
You're just going to change the Mothy tracker.
The Mothy tracker.
So, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us. And we will see you guys in the next live show. Maybe we'll announce it so that like you guys can actually plan to come. I don't know. What do you think?
Ooh, we should slip a Z into Jackson. Jackson.
But we will see you guys in the next one. Be on the lookout tomorrow for a new video from the Boo Bash after hours.
From Boob Hours.
From Boob Hours. So, yeah, this is my microphone.
That's a microphone.
Yep, this one's mine and this one's yours. Yeah.
So you could say, hello, everybody.
Do you want to sing them your ABCs? Oh, he's hugging it.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P,
Can you sing it, buddy?
Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know
trying.
my ABCs. Next time won't you?
Oh, it's my headband. Thank you. Oh, it's Mickey. Yeah, oh,
That's
that
a
is
letter
a D.
D.
Thank you.
Who's this, Jackson? Who's this? Who's that?
Mickey.
Mickey. Can you
says-
say Mickey?
He says Kiki for Mickey. Okay, sorry. I'm sure this is just riveting for everybody. But so we're gonna go head out and go play with Jackson. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah,
Playtime?
remix.
Did you say Jackson?
Jackson.
Very good.
Jackson.
So we'll see you guys soon, and be on the lookout for a new video tomorrow. This is the video for today. Thank you for hanging out. We hope you had fun. We had fun. And
Yeah.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Say bye.
Say bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
I know. That's what I was thinking, too. Bye.
Bye.
I don't know where the button is.
Oh, do this one? Oh, no, I don't even know.
I don't know what I'm
What is he
doing.
getting? You brushing your hair, buddy?
Are you brushing your hair? Good job.
Nice work. Oh, I hit it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.